Hi guys, welcome to Crypto Bin 101, the home of value and good information when it comes to cryptocurrency trading and investment. And as you all know, this is the Bitcoin and breakfast show where we trade it and we do not gamble it. My name is Ahmed Oladimeji Kazim, aka KC the Great, and this is the only place where we discuss what matters in the crypto space every day of the week. So if you're just joining for the first time, welcome, and if you've always been watching, please subscribe to the channel, like and share, and do not forget to turn on your notification bell so you always get notified when I come live or we drop some other video for you guys to know what is going on in the space. All right, let me quickly share the link in the community. And speaking of community, if you're yet to join the community, you are still missing out because there is a lot going on. We have the challenge, we have the signal group, we have the free educational content. All these you can benefit from them. Join the live now. So you can look for, check for this, the links in the description for the Discord channel and the Telegram channel to join the community. All right, let me share it right here as well. Excuse me, paste, send or join the live now. Why the link is not showing like the way I'm expecting, but we're gonna leave that. All right, back to it. Let's see what is going on with the market this morning. And as you all know, on this show, we take a look at the news are making waves. We check what the cryptocurrency market is sitting on. We'll take a look at the top 10 cryptocurrencies so you know what is really buzzing in the space. And also, we check the chart and we analyze, we dissect, and discuss about what we need to do, how we need to grow our portfolio, because that's the most important thing in trading or in any asset you're investing on, because what you need to do is to be able to buy at a cheaper rate, sell it at a higher price, and wait to buy again. And that is what this show is all about. All right, without wasting our time, if you look at the screen right now, you see what is happening on the chart. You find out that BTC is still within that 91, 92 thereabout. Yesterday, it fails to break above it. Today, it's still trading around 92,000. Yesterday, I told you guys, please stay away from the market. You can see the market even dropped more, creating new low yesterday to 88,500. And what did I tell you? I said I'm expecting this market to tank up to around 85. Maybe we're gonna see a grip around 85,000 US dollars. The market is gonna push up, or we're gonna have a structure above 90k thereabout for us to get into the market. But before we dive fully into the chart analysis, let's take a look at some news and see what is going on. You'll find out that now I feel like it's over for bull market, because let me tell you something, what everyone has been waiting for some time is Fed should cut rate and all of that, and we've seen that over the last 2 months, cutting out 0.25 basis points. But now everyone is waiting for what they will do in December, but the odds has now collapsed to 30%. You can see that means the possibility of us having rate cuts in December is not that good anymore. And if we're not going to have something like that, what do you expect? That means the market is going to tank more, because everyone wants the Fed to cut rate, and that is why they were even forced to do that 25 basis points. You understand? Now we expect maybe they're going to do another 25 basis point or 50 basis point in December. But look at what is coming out of the news. Fed December rate cut odds collapsed to 30%. So the probability of Federal Reserve cutting interest rate has decreased significantly, and now that might affect the rate cut come December. And if we're not going to have rate cut in December, I'm not going to lie to you, the market might dump more. And this is why I'm saying probably it's over for the bull cycle this cycle. Maybe we are gradually, moving into bear cycle, and you can't even disagree with me, because see, from 126,000 all-time high, market has turned to 88,000. So even though we see any upside right now, that doesn't mean the market is back to uptrend. The reason why, or the only thing that will make us say, okay, we are back into this bull cycle, is maybe we break above 107, 116 and break the old all-time high. Yes, they will know the bull run is still in place, but even though the market should shoot back to around 105, 110, 100 and whatever, we are in a downtrend already. But is bear cycle now confirmed? From my own perspective, no. I told you we need to take this 74,000, 75,000 floor away. If we can destroy this before January, yes, I'm going to tell you we are now in bear cycle, and everyone needs to be careful. So with what we're seeing right now, the market is still tanking. And if you look at what is going on right now, BTC is trading at $92,287 as I speak to you right now. Do you need to get into the market? Stick around. I'm still going to share that with you and let you know if we need to jump back into the market. Another news that caught my attention this morning is Bitcoin spot ETFs breaks 5-day outflow. We've been seeing outflow back to back to back to back, and I told you guys this bull cycle, or this cycle, this bull run we're seeing is being pushed by ETFs inflow. And whenever you see the market dropping, it's because we've been seeing massive ETF outflow. And we saw what happened yesterday. BlackRock sold millions of dollars of BTC out of ETF, and it was deposited in, I think, in Coinbase or one of those exchanges. And that is big red flag for the cryptocurrency market, because it shows that those investors are pulling their money out of ETFs. And if we start seeing ETFs dropping like that, I'm not going to lie to you, we might be pushed down back to 70 something K, or even activate the bear cycle for this period, and the market is going to tank more. But when we take a look at the altcoins, yes, it's really not the same, but ETH has been struggling, although it's been maintaining above $3,000. But look at what's happening with Solana. 201 million US dollars. So sell of sparks more fear, and everyone is in grip. So if you look at the chart now, let's take a look at Solana quickly. If you look at Solana now, you see Solana dropped down, and yesterday I told you please stay away from it, and created a new low because of the sell-off. Now, what do we need to do? We're waiting for a structure. Yes, it's giving us a green light, and that's why I'm telling you guys, next week is going to be very, very interesting. I'm not going to lie to you. Next week is going to be very, very interesting, because we might see structure forming between today and Friday. And by Monday or on Sunday, we normally have this pump on Sunday, or by Sunday we're going to see massive breakout. And mind you, do not take those movements as we are now back in bull market, or the market is going up. It's just a pullback. As far as we're concerned, we are in a downtrend, and we are waiting for a retracement, maybe 50% pullback. Let's say we have a pullback for Solana right from where it is now. Possibility of the market pushing back to 50% will give us that the Solana might push back to 190K, at most 200K, then start falling back. But we're still going to come back to the chart analysis fully to discuss how and what we need to do. But that's that regarding the news that are making waves on the radar this morning. Let's now check what the market itself is looking like. And I haven't said that we need to know if we are adding more to the cryptocurrency market. The market has not really changed. We are still sitting at 3.2 trillion US dollars market cap, talking about cryptocurrency. And if you can see, the trading volume in the last 24 hours is now around 189 billion US dollars. And you can see the trending tokens right here. BTC is trending, Ethereum Day is trending, and top gainers Ethereum Day and Pepe 69. I think a lot of Pepe, or let me say baby Pepe, or are buzzing this. Is now number 1 is Bitcoin, number 2 is Ethereum, number 3 is Theta, number 4 is XRP, number 5 is BNB, number 6 is Solana, number 7 is USDC, number 8 is Tron Y, number 9 Lido Stake, and Dogecoin is the only meme token that is still standing in the top 10 category 10. So if you really want to know where your other projects sit on the radar, you might want to check them out on coingecko.com, and you can still see last 7 days chart or graph. It's still showing us red. You can see it's all red, so it shows us that there is no recovery yet. We are still down there where we are, guys, and we need to be careful. All right, having said that, let's now check what is going on with the economic calendar to know what we need to be expecting today. And if you look at the chart or look at the calendar, you find out that we're having some good news coming out of United States for the first time in a very, very long time, because of what the US government shut down. It's over, and now those data will start coming out. So 3:30 p.m. SCST time, which is 1:30 p.m. GMT today, we'll be expecting the data for average hourly earnings month to month to come out, data for non-farm employment change, data for unemployment rate, and fully fed manufacturing index will be coming out today around that time. And I believe we're going to see some volatility, because this is the first time we're having good data coming out since the government shutdown has been called off. And I know we're going to see some reactions or some volatility in the market, so you need to be careful. Make sure you stick to it, especially if you're a derivative trader, futures traders, or you are, what will I call it, leverage traders. You need to be careful and check your trades. So that's that regarding the economic calendar. Apart from that, we're only going to have existing home sales data coming out later in the day as well. So that is that regarding the economic calendar. Let's now dive into the chart analysis fully to see what we need to do and how we should go about it. Like I said, Bitcoin is still a sell. Please stay away from it if you're an investor or spot trader. But remember, this is not financial advice. It's just for educational purpose and entertainment. Make sure you do your own research and trade with the money you can afford to lose. So BTC is still a sell, even though we're seeing some recovery. Remember, the day before yesterday we saw recovery, but yesterday the market tanked. So the moment you see a recovery doesn't mean you should jump on it. We need a structure, or we need a signal for us to get back into the market. So right now, Bitcoin is not a buy as well. Stay away from it until we have a structure. Maybe by next week we're going to have a structure, or tomorrow we're going to see a good entry. Let's take a look at ETH, talking about altcoins. ETH also is not a buy. Please stay away from it. Let's take a look at Links. Links also is not a buy. Stay away from it. Let's take a look at AAVE. AAVE also is not a buy. Please stay away from it. What about Solana? Solana is giving us a good structure. I'm not going to lie to you. The only thing that is giving us structure now is Solana, because we have a breakout of structure. But the reason why we're not going to jump onto Solana right now, I'm going to change this to yellow, because we have a break of structure. But because it's starting with some indicator that I normally see, we're going to wait for today's candle to finish. If we finish green and by tomorrow we're breaking above it, so maybe we're going to take Solana trade. But right now we should just get ready, and that's why I changed it to yellow. But it's not a buy yet. Let's take a look at B&B. B&B, I told you, is still within the buying zone. You can start accumulating, and stop loss is around 850, so we can still leave our B&B to be a buy. What about LTC? LTC is still a buy, stop loss at $80, and we can see hold on to Litecoin. Let's take a look at SUI. SUI is dropping gradually to the buying zone, so it's not a buy yet. You can stay away from SUI. What about AVAX? AVAX is not a buy. Stay away from AVAX as well. What about ADA? ADA is not a buy. That is Cardona. You need to stay away from that. Let's take a look at XRP. Like I told you, XRP has been holding above $2 for the longest of time, but it's still not a buy. We need to stay away from XRP as well. So let's take a look at Ton Network. Ton Network also is not a buy. Please stay away from it. What about Esther Dex? Remember Esther Dex, I gave you a buy some days ago at $1.1, and it's still a buy. Esther Dex is still a buy. You can hold on to that position. What about Pump.Fund? It's not a buy. And speaking of Pump.Fund, we're still going to launch the token that is supporting the $100 challenge trading that I'm doing. If you're interested in that, you might want to check the links in the description. And the $100 challenge trading is being sponsored by Blofin exchange, and if you want to trade with them, you can use my links in the description to register and join the Blofin Signal group to get free signal as well. All you need to do is just use the link that is my referral code in the description. Use it to open a Blofin account, and you can join the group to get free signals, free educational content. And shout out to Blofin Exchange for sponsoring the $100 trading challenge. All right, I haven't said that. Let's check what Ondo is doing. If you look at Ondo, it's not a buy as well. It's still pulling back. What about Zcash? Zcash now is pulling back. You remember, I told you don't buy Zcash. We'll wait for it to come to around 520 or 500, but it's been going up. Don't worry. No FOMO. We are going to wait according to our own setup. So if it breaks above 730, we'll get into the market, or if it pulls back to our entry, we're going to get into the market. But for now, it's still a 50-50 chance, no confirmation yet, so we need to wait for the confirmation before we jump on Zcash. And that's that regarding all the altcoins. Let's now check some meme tokens and see how they are performing. And if you look at Dogecoin is still sluggishly moving and coming down into the buying zone. Dogecoin is not a buy. Let's take a look at Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu also is not a buy. Stay away from it. Pepe, not a buy. Stay away from it. What about Popcat? Not a buy. Trump token is still a buy, and the stop loss is still holding down there. You can hold on to the position, and if you're not in the position, you can wait, let it pull down a little bit, or create a structure to move up again. What about Millennial token? It's not a buy. We're waiting for it to drop to 0.11, and it's almost there. So let's just see, maybe throughout this week it's going to drop into that zone, then we can take a buy. What about Notcoin? Notcoin is not a buy. Stay away from me. Deep is not a buy because it has broken down below that and it has created a new low. So we'll just wait for another entry for Deep. What about X? X has dropped into the buying zone but not a buy. Stay away from it. And now let's take a look at Swamp. Swamp is not a buy yet. Stay away from it. And that's what I have for you regarding the meme tokens. If you have any other project altcoins, meme coins, you want me to take a look at it for you, you might comment down in the comment section or DM me. I'll add it to the list and we can discuss that together. Like the bonus we always take a look at, which is gold. I told you yesterday, gold is still a buy. You can see it's been holding on to that movement around there. Stop loss is here around 3925. But remember, this is for spot traders and investors. If you're interested in leverage trading and options trading, future trading, derivatives, join the community. The links is down in the description, and you can get free signals to trade that. And remember, this is not financial advice. It's just for educational content and entertainment. Make sure you do your own research and trade with the money you can afford to lose. All right, that's the regarding chart analysis and what we need to do with our portfolio. Please and please relax. Do not be in a rush. The market has dropped drastically and we left the market at the high price. I told you 123 with BTC, and when it dropped to around, I think 90, let's see, around 90,000. Yeah, around 102, we got an entry around 104. I told us to leave at 116. Then the market dropped again. I told us get in at 104. Okay, it didn't go where we left at 104, and now we're going to buy it as low. So even though we get in at any price below all this price, it's a plus for us because we have left the market from the high position, and that is going to what? Give us a good buy. So with that saying that, let's check what the fear and greed index is looking like. And if you look at the fear and greed index right now, you find out that we're still sitting on extreme fear. So almost 4 or 5 days in a row we've been on extreme fear, and you can see last week was 15%, yesterday was 15%. Right now we're sitting on extreme fear at 11%, with last month showing fear right now. So like I told you guys, the best time to start accumulating by DCAing, but we need a structure because you cannot just jump onto the market saying you want to buy the dip. You need something to make you buy the dip. If not, the dip could get deeper and you will be liquidated or lose your money, as the case may be. All right, that's what I have for you on the show this morning. I'm Ahmed Oladmeji Kazeem, aka KC the Great, and thanks for joining me on the show, the Bitcoin and Breakfast Show, where we trade it and we do not gamble it. Until I catch you tomorrow on another wonderful packed episode of this great show, please and please, if you've not subscribed to the channel, subscribe, like, and share, and do not forget to turn on your notification bell so you always get notified when I come on. Also, don't forget to follow me on all the social media handle. You can follow me on X, on Facebook, on TikTok, and on Instagram to get more nuggets that I have for you on this great platform. All right, until I see you tomorrow again, which is going to be Friday, and we have a lot to discuss about. Please and please stay out of trouble. Trade where, remember, it's not how many trades you take, but how much profit or how much money you make. Until I catch you tomorrow, it's peace out.